All right, everyone. Welcome back to episode 6 of FBGM Sports. We're here with another special guest, one-time FBGM champion and currently 3-1, King Rilez, having a great start to the season. So I'll let him introduce himself and his team a little bit.
What's up, guys? I'm Riley. I'm manager of King Rilez. 3-1 so far this season. Coming off a tough loss to Team Jake. He put up pretty big amount of points. I think over 200, right?
Yeah,
it was a tough loss.
Yeah, very
That was
tough
a tough loss.
I mean, I'm in a
What are
good
you
spot
gonna
though. He's got a really good team. Puka and CMC are playing right now. Two big guys. Still put up like I want to say 140
Yeah, second most
plus.
points in the league. That's crazy.
I'm not mad about it. I like where I'm at right now. Obviously, performances like that are going to happen, so nothing much I can do. It's not like I think I'd be more mad if it was a close game and I'm looking at my lineup and I have a player on my bench that would have made the difference. Obviously, that wasn't the case this time, so not too mad.
Yeah, I mean, 148 points, you can't be mad with that, that's for
Right.
sure. And yeah,
Yeah.
Jake had, he's not going to, he'll do that never again, so.
Yeah.
I think that's
That's
a record. I think it's a record in the non-2 QB format.
Really?
Yeah, it might be.
Okay.
I mean, correct me if
that
I'm
was
wrong.
insane.
If anybody has
I
a
don't
higher,
know.
it's probably also Jake, but
Yeah, Jake
I
does
don't
love to
remember
spread
anything
it.
higher.
Every one of his flex players scored at least one touchdown.
Oh
A
my
couple of
God,
them 2
you're right.
touchdowns.
I mean, he had 3 players score over 30.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's very like Jake to, use it in the regular season. He's not, one to bring out this type of performance in the playoffs. So,
no.
give him his flowers here in week 4.
Week 4, right? It's a big week 4 win.
Go
He's
ahead.
got a
Jake.
good crew though. We'll see.
Yeah,
what he does.
definitely. I mean, Tyreek gets out, but I don't think that really affects him much. It's
Right.
not like you would have been playing him anyway, but that was a crazy
Yeah.
injury. Rashid's coming back too, so
That'll be.
We'll
big.
see what
think he'll
Rashi
be
Rice
fine.
is when that time comes, but I mean, it's Jake. It's regular season.
it's regular season, Jake. Yeah, that's
It's-
true.
No. It's the same narrative over and over again. But we'll see.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing that his team is good, but yeah, I just need to be convinced in more high leverage games later in the season.
I agree.
For sure.
That's fair. Big win for you, Mick. Over Lee, shake
Yeah.
and bake. That's a big one.
Yeah, it was one to be expected. Genty came.
Yeah, you called it.
Unbelievable, yeah. And as expected, we cruised to a victory after that. Jamar Chase continues to, be
Yeah,
a dark
let's go.
spot in the lineup. We were
Oh,
able to survive
man.
from that. But, we're looking beyond him as the, number 1 overall pick. We're not going to really consider that expectation anymore moving forward. You simply just can't. He's
I agree.
consistently, just going to be putting lower numbers. And Burrow's gone pretty much for good, if not for good. So, but, we got some strong players going to continue to string some wins along. Going to be looking to maybe do some trades here in the upcoming weeks. We'll see. But, going into Luke week, we're happy and hoping to go 3-2 after this next week.
Yeah, tough for Liam losing neighbors, I'll say that.
Yeah, it hurts, but it's part of the game, and we had a pretty good cushion there by the end of the week. So
Luke's
Not sure
also
what
got
makes
some
sense.
decisions to make with his record and now Lamar. I mean, he's
Yeah,
kind of
Lamar's
he's in a
out.
win now spot, and
Gotta win, yeah.
yeah, he's. Do you guys think he potentially makes a trade or
Dealing with
Luke.
Luke, he feel like
he
Jake
doesn't
always
even care?
says. He doesn't care. He
Yeah.
thinks he's 0-4, but everyone on his team is untouchable. It's
yeah, when it comes,
I don't
when
know.
he comes to trading with him, he's a jackass. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no other way to put it.
Simple way to
Like,
put it. Yeah, it's the
you
best
want
way
to
to
put
put it.
all these players in this untouchable type category, and you're never going to make any deals with them.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks he's
I mean-
going to be able to swindle you when he's got a worse record. It makes no sense.
Right.
But
His whole team
maybe
sucked. I mean, and he
can be a
started
little
an
bit more
out player.
perceptive. He's got to start just taking some risks. There's a lot of good players out there, like people sitting on people's benches every single week. You got to
Mm-hmm.
roll the dice on some guys, and injuries happen every week. I mean, these guys are falling down quickly.
Do you play
There's
Luke
one-
this week, Mickey?
Yeah,
Oh God, Lamar's out and Bucky looks like he's gonna be out
Yeah.
too.
Bucky's gonna be out. He picked up Rashad White. I expect
Oh,
him to
I saw
go
that.
away.
You're right. Okay.
I'm not too worried about it. It's Luke. I got to win. If I lose, it's on me. I mean, I'm going to put a good lineup out there. I'm going to be projected to win by a lot, and I just got to win. It's as simple as that.
That's fair. Yeah, his team looks bad. I'll take my Luke bye week. I mean, we were all together Saturday night, and I saw he had Jalen Warren in the morning, and I was like waiting. I was like, I don't think he's going to be awake to change this, but I'm obviously not going to say anything. And sure enough, 9:30 came, and he was still in there. Not that it would have mattered, even if he's put in DK, but I was happy to see that was going on. I was projected to lose, like, it started the 4 o'clock slate, too, which is crazy. Yeah. I was like, oh, God, I'm going to blow this.
Yeah, team got hot there in the afternoon. It was good from there, but not shocker that that's the first one of the year, I believe.
Yeah, and it's Luke.
So, comes from Luke. I mean, it's one of two guys pretty much it's going to be.
Him or Brady.
But, bad gets worse for Luke, and it's going to continue to go down that road. He, that's what you get after what he got last year. Ran out of luck for probably, this probably won't be the first year, consecutive where it goes really bad for Luke. So, not looking good over there. I don't think he's going to get many wins, if any, this year.
Yeah, could he go winless, do you think?
With Brady in play, and they haven't played each other yet, I mean, that's going to be anybody's match.
It'll be an interesting one.
110 each, like in the 8-man, it's just not going to be very impressive. But I don't know if it'll be completely winless. I sure as hell don't plan on losing to him this week. So
yeah, this week would be a bad one, especially with Lamar out, Bucky out. Yeah. I don't even know who I'd want on his team right now. Like, if you had to trade for a player, would you start any of them besides Saquon?
On Luke's team?
On Luke's team. If you had to trade for one player, obviously Lamar's not playing this week and Bucky's not. Besides Saquon, would you have anyone start on your team?
Who's he got in there right now at the receivers?
Jacoby Myers, Quentin Johnson. I mean, DK and Worthy.
He's got Bowers.
Worthy. We'll see what Worthy can be, but I mean, it's still Mahomes. He passes the ball to fucking Noah Gray as much as he passes it to anybody else.
Exactly, and Rasheed's coming back.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Probably not outside of those guys that you named. Fucking Saquon. And Saquon, as good as Saquon's been, he's still not, number 1 overall pick type player, Saquon, right now. So, the Eagles are spreading the ball around. It's going to be tough. Playing him at a good time, surely, but I feel like anyone that plays him is going to have the upper hand every week.
That's fair. Back to you real fast. Is Jamar Chase ever leaving the lineup or no?
I can't say that he'll leave the lineup. I mean, it's too early to say something like that. I mean, he's a first overall pick. He's healthy. But, it is something that is of concern. And as long as it's a concern for the Bengals, it's going to be a concern for my team. Like, they're going to find a way to get him the ball one way or another, or else the Bengals season is going to continue to tank. So as long as they're, going all in on trying to get some type of offensive production going, I mean, got to hold out hope that he's going to be still WR1 caliber, but don't see him falling out of the lineup anytime soon.
Fair. And I mean, Alex, move on to him, sneaks away with another win.
Yeah.
Scoring 115 points.
Yeah, I don't really like his team. I mean,
I don't know.
Obviously,
there's not a whole lot to love.
He's got Derrick Henry, and that's kind of been underwhelming besides that first game.
I think he's going to trend back upwards, but overall outlook on Alex's team is very iffy. I think he's got holes that he needs to fill, and he's not someone to go out and go make trades. I feel like he's almost never making them. Sticks with the team he drafts, and maybe that's the thing. You don't want this kid to hang around and get wins when he shouldn't to end up in the playoffs.
Well, he's already 3-1, right?
So he's
you're right, Riley.
Trending in that direction. It's at least make him earn it at the end. He does tend to sneak in with the 6-6 bullshit that he likes to pull, but at the end of the day, avoid him getting wins that he shouldn't. That isn't going to happen.
Well, yeah, I guess if Brady's A.J. Brown, A.J. Brown on your team now, Riley. That's right.
Yeah.
Big trade this week. Yeah. I forgot.
It's an interesting one. I guess now that Trey Benson went on the IR, it makes it a little bit more foolish giving away Kenneth. But kind of going off track there, I was able to pick up DeMarcado, which is nice.
Yeah.
But
I saw that. That was a good pickup.
Yeah, back to the A.J. Brown trade. With the spot I'm in right now, honestly, he sent me the trade at first. Didn't really give it much thought. Didn't say a single word to him I don't know if a trade's ever gone down where there's been no
Really?
communication
You just
between
sent it?
two people, which is kind of funny. But, I looked at it for a little bit. I was like, nah. And then you texted me asking about Kenneth. So I was like, I had to, check. And I was like, is there something about Kenneth that is breaking news that I don't know yet? Why you guys might want him. So I looked. I couldn't find anything, super crazy. I kept thinking about the A.J. Brown trade. I was going back and forth. With the spot I'm in and having Bijan and Achan, I was willing to give up Kenneth, take a risk on this guy who's, if he's can get back to what he was last year, he could be a top end wide receiver.
For
And
sure.
I can, I'm in a spot right now at 3-1 where, I can play around with him. I can play around with BTJ. I have JSN. Odunze is on his bye, but, he's been great. Where I can kind of, hold out on A.J. Brown and BTJ until hopefully one of them, gets back to that top end wide receiver spot, if not both of them, which would
Yeah, you have
obviously
some
Both
flexibility.
could.
You have some flexibility with position.
for sure.
That's good.
Yeah.
He offered me AJ. It was sitting. I never declined it. He offered me AJ Brown for Jordan Addison, and I couldn't accept it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Alright,
I
what
mean,
was
I'd be
stopping
interested
you?
to know who else he just
Yeah,
shipped it out
he
to
just
without
sent me a
saying
trade, and I was like, I considered just pressing accept, but I was like, I don't know what the Eagles do. Besides, it's so weird. But I totally get. If I were you, I would have made that your trade 100%.
I thought about
Like-
countering it as well,
The buy
trying to
low
get-
spot.
but I didn't want to mess with. I didn't.
Yeah,
I was
I wouldn't
worried he
have
would just
that was
pull the
perfect
trade
trade for
away.
you.
I didn't know if maybe he clicked it by accident. So
I mean, like you said, with your two running backs, like you don't need extra. I was like,
Right.
I need running back. That's why I asked you about Kenneth, because I was like,
Mm-hmm.
my only decent running back right now, especially with whatever Jordan Mason whenever Aaron Jones gets back. But I was like, I
Mm-hmm.
kind of need a running back. But for you, I feel like that was a no-brainer. And like you said, like Mick said, buy low spot, and if he gets
Right.
back to what he was last year, it'll be insane for your team.
Yeah. Strong team gets stronger. It's early. I mean, we gotta see how he plays out. I think it's a good spot for sure. I mean, especially
yeah,
for
it's
for what your team has. So
right. I agree. I
mean, win or lose, you can look back and you didn't make a bad deal by any means, even if it
No
doesn't
way.
translate.
yeah,
Yeah, Kenneth wasn't touching your lineup, and AJ can have those games where he
Like
just
touched
goes
his lineup
crazy.
against me, he fucking scored 20 points in the flex spot.
yeah. I think it was a 2-touchdown game. Not many yards, but
Yeah, no, it was. I
Goal
pulled
line
my phone
feeds.
for one of the drives, and it's on CBS where they show the faces on the side, and I
Yeah.
see Kenneth and JSN's face
Yeah.
play after play in the same drive, nonstop giving him the ball. I'm just
JSN's been a treat.
He's insane.
Yeah, he's getting yards, getting receptions. You love to
Yeah.
see guys get points without touchdowns, and then you add the touchdowns on top as just a
Yup.
nice bonus.
Score him late too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all right,
JSN's a
Mick.
monster.
We already touched on your game a little, Mick, but for this week. But Riley, you got Liam this week.
Yeah,
Liam needs a bounce back. He's lost 2 in a
yeah,
row.
yeah. Started off the season strong, lost the last two. No, it's going to be a tough week for sure. But I like where I'm at. We'll see what
Yeah.
kind of lineup he puts together, and I'm still kind of playing around with mine a little bit. Got a couple of guys on the bye this week, Odunze and Bijan. So we'll see.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I mean, Liam's always playing with those running backs. I know he didn't play Judkins last week. Looks like
Right.
he's playing him this week, and Kamara. Drake London's on a bye for him.
Yeah.
He
So
mixes
we'll
up
see.
guys late.
100%.
I've seen him do Sunday morning swaps. He's not
For
someone
sure.
to make
Well, when
his
he was
lineup.
asking people, when he asked Charlotte, who should I play at running back, and Charlotte said to play Dobbins instead of Judkins, and that's what he went with last week. I don't know if we should trust the guy.
That's crazy.
That
Wow.
was crazy. We were
That's
just
crazy.
standing there. It's like, Charlotte, who would you play? Judkins or Quinshawn Judkins or J.K. Dobbins? She's like, well, let me see. He's like, no, just say the name. And she's like, Dobbins, and he switched it out.
Oh my
Jesus.
gosh.
And then he's
He
like,
was probably on
Charlotte
the
made
fence. He was probably on the fence. Just wanted to hear something. I don't know.
Right.
But,
He didn't want to make
I mean,
the decision himself.
not by
It
any means that
sounded like-
Dobbins was not looking good going into last week. I thought.
No,
it
I
was-
agree. It
Yeah,
was
no,
just
I
funny
agree.
the way he did it. And then he
Good
stuck with
matchup.
it, too.
But it is funny, yeah.
Oh,
Props to
Riley's
him for
starting.
sticking with it though.
Right. Riley, you're starting Scatable this week. Interesting.
Yeah, well, I mean, with Bijan on bye,
Love
and
that high projection number that he's got. Don't
He
lie.
does got a high
yeah,
projection
he
right there.
They
does.
fucking threw him out, what, a 17-piecer or
Yeah,
something?
they did.
That's high
Yeah,
end.
what the fuck?
He looked good last week. He gets a ton of touches. If he gets one of those into the end zone, he got stuffed a couple times last week. I mean, he's looking at it. He put up 13 with no touchdown, and
Who do the Giants have?
Saints, good
let's
matchup.
see, yeah,
They probably
Saints.
should score.
Perfect matchup. Two
Yeah.
crap teams. Scatterbo looks good. That's a system 6-point fantasy game. I'm telling you right now.
Really?
I'll predict that right out the gates. Yeah, Scatterbo sucks this week.
you're
Okay,
saying a
interesting.
6 point.
Six
All right.
Yeah.
point performance.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'm not
And
guaranteeing 6, but I'm telling you it'll suck.
Riley's starting two guys from that game too with Olave.
Yeah. Well, no, I will
you're
say
way-
my
okay.
receiver. Do I have him in my lineup right now?
You do. You have Tet
All right.
and Olave.
Yeah, that's not set, but
Okay.
AJ
Yeah, I was
Brown
gonna
could
say-
sneak his way in there. I don't know yet. Though. I don't-
BTJ and AJ Brown.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
On the bench. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. Yeah,
I
because
got
Tet's
Waddle,
been
too.
playing pretty good.
Yeah,
you
Tet's-
got it.
Those receivers have tryouts still going on down there.
yeah.
Right. Earn your
JSN
spot down there.
is the only one secured right now, and then I got a couple that I gotta play around with, which kind of
You're
makes
right.
it tricky though when you don't have like a for sure guy. You got all these flex guys kind of around the same projection, and it's like, who do I play?
Yeah, I feel that. It feels good to have them because you feel like you have good depth, but then it makes the
Right.
decision tough on Sunday.
Yeah.
So you're not
Yeah,
thinking
you're
about moving JSN anymore?
What do you mean? Moving him
Like trading him? You're not thinking about trading him anymore?
anymore? Did I send you one like week 1?
No, I just thought I just heard you were talking about trading JSN.
No,
and they told me. I don't know.
I mean, everyone's available for the right price, but I don't know. You'd have to pay.
But JSN's on the
$5 for him.
block. Everybody knows it.
Yeah, you can put
Keep
it out
it
there
clear
if you
up
want,
there.
but
All
no,
right.
he's
For handing out
he's
JSN,
one of
I'll
my
take
key pieces. I was big on him this year. I will say I drafted him in a couple of leagues.
You already
You made a
don't
good
want the
call.
Seahawks, so I imagine you keep the second.
Yeah, that was another thing.
The running back wide receiver stack, because it worked against mine, but it's usually.
Well, and then I
something
had
that's hard to
Charbonnet
do
for a
at
little
8-man.
bit, and I absolutely I hated that, having both of them, and like it's like, okay, one of them gets injured, yeah, the other one's gonna be big, but I don't want both of those guys taking up 2 spots, and then it's like throwing JSN. I got 3 guys, but so I was kind of glad to clear out the Seahawks a little bit.
That's fair. Yeah. God.
Yeah.
I guess Jake's playing Brady this week. Another feels like McCaffrey's already got 18 points, not even at halftime yet of this
Yeah.
Thursday night game. So it seems like Jake will run away with that one
Yeah.
easily. And God, Brady's lineup is a sight to behold sometimes.
As long as McCaffrey's healthy, dude, Jake's not going to lose a lot of games. Nothing else to talk about. Jake's going to win big.
I agree. Jake big there. All right, and then I got Alex this week, so Kyron's off to a slow
That's
start.
like
I'll
the
take
big
that.
matchup, it seems.
It
That
is,
one-
yeah.
that one
Everyone else, I
Riley's.
think, right? Because I feel like there's clear now. It's clear. There's 6 teams who can make the playoffs.
Yeah,
And
there's,
2
there's-
teams.
Yeah, it's early, but it looks like 6 teams vying for the spots.
Yeah.
Riley's, Jake's, and I wouldn't put Alex in the same category as the Riley and Jake right now. I think Riley and Jake's are currently in a
I'd say
spot
that.
that looks like on their way, and then you got the Alex, who was also 3-1, looks, record's good. I don't think his team's as good. And then you got the 2-2s.
Points are low.
And, that's where it's, right now, it would have to be only one of them. But, I think Alex's team will fall back into the hunt. We'll see how it goes. There's a lot of, a win for you this week would be big with that record.
It would be big. I agree.
With those records,
Alex's
that would
points
be
are really
insane.
low right now, so
Yeah, I saw that as well.
Like,
his points.
that's not a good,
but-
yeah, you don't want that early. It's something that, gets established pretty early, and then you're kind of fighting for it towards the end of the year when it's a 40-point difference. It's hard to catch up on.
Exactly. Yeah, Ladd's been kind of a no-show for him, and like Riley said, Derrick Henry only had like 1 good game.
Mm-hmm.
And even
Yeah.
Nico and the Texans' offense has been meh too. So I don't
He's
know.
playing loose ball, and we'll see how it goes. Big stretch of weeks coming up here for Alex's team. He's got to, if he can stay hot, keep winning games, then, he's dangerous in the end of the year. That's when his team
Yeah.
likes to turn up. So
He's been my arch nemesis, that's for sure. But
gotta
I'm just gonna
beat
say
gotta
this
beat him
this
when
week.
you have to beat him when
Fuck
he puts
him
up
this
under
week.
15. Yeah, fuck him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Fuck
Oh,
him
for
this
sure.
week.
It's al-
Gotta beat
it's
him.
always-
Gotta beat him.
Sorry, Chiefs. Simple as that.
Exactly. All right. Should we move to some eliminator picks? How we're feeling?
Yeah.
I
Sure.
did.
What do you guys
I,
got?
I picked the Rams this week, and that
Yeah.
looks horrendous.
Rams.
As
A lot of
we're
games
in
left, but yeah, it's not
God.
looking good right now.
I'm just not betting
looking
against the
horrid.
healthy CMC. If I'm playing Eliminator Week 5, as terrible as the Niners looked going into this game, I just healthy CMCs on the. It's like when the Panthers always sucked, but CMC would dominate and make games close. You're pretty much watching like the old Panthers play right now.
That's fair. I mean, I just thought like Purdy's out, Juwan Jennings is out, Ricky Pearsall's out. I was
Right,
like,
so
oh, this has got to be easy Matthew Stafford at home, but
Right.
Mac
the
Jones
Rams
is
are
really
Foundation's
good
still there.
too,
The
going
linemen
into
are
this
healthy,
game.
man.
right, exactly. So I was like, the Rams. I mean, the Rams look good. They just got a big win over the undefeated Colts. But Thursday's always weird. I hate picking Thursdays, but I didn't know who else to pick, so I was like, I'm just gonna pick the Rams. So clearly that was here they go again. Where's your head at, Riley?
I like the Cardinals this week against the Titans at home.
Okay.
They're
So that was my second
7.5
choice, to
Yeah,
be
they're
honest.
7.5 point favorites. Probably a pretty popular pick, but I haven't used them yet. And kind of looking at their schedule, I feel like this is a good opportunity to use the Cardinals. So yeah, we'll
Fair.
see. Titans
That's
haven't
fair.
really figured anything out yet. So I mean, why not just stick with that path of they're losing, probably keep losing.
Fair. Yeah, that was my second choice, and I'm looking at it now. I wish I picked them, but like you said, a lot of game left. We'll see.
Yeah.
What about you, Mick?
Yeah, I'm looking at Cardinals. I'm looking at Bills. I mean, I know Bills seems like kind of like they're going to be the team that you want to have in your pocket all year, but you don't want to, lose with a good hand. It's just something I'm probably going to stay alive with the Bills against the Patriots this week is what I'm thinking right now. Survive. I mean, there's a lot of teams still in it, but you got to survive in advance. If weird stuff happens this week and they're the only team that wins, so be it.
Did everyone use the Lions already?
Lions, I used them up.
I
Okay.
don't know. I haven't used them yet. I'm probably
Okay.
looking at
Giants?
Yeah, Giants, I think like week 12, week 13. I mean, they've got a tough
Yeah,
schedule.
that's
It's
late.
hard to. They're a team you want to use, but like with their schedule, you gotta, you gotta find that spot to use them. You're not
There's
gonna
only a
use them
couple
against
holes
the
like you mentioned
Chiefs.
that Giants
Right.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that Giants game is one of them. Last week was one of them, and they really don't have many others unless you want to bet them against the Bears.
right.
So
Right, and I don't know. Because the Lions already
because
played
it'll
at
be in
home.
Chicago, yeah.
Right, exactly. So I don't know if I'd want to do that, but guess I'd rather have the Lions right now than I would. Then okay, Rams moving it a little bit.
We'll see.
If you can
Okay.
take us down to a half and get a score here, I'd say you're in a good
Yeah,
spot.
exactly. I hope
ball-
they
get the
they
ball
can
going
go
out
into
of
half,
half.
get the ball right.
Yeah.
Exactly. So we'll see if they can pull it off. But all right, everyone. Good luck in your matchups this week.
Big
Beat
match.
Liam.
Good luck, fellas.
Yes, sir.
Good
Thanks for
luck.
having me, guys.
Beat Alex.
Yeah, of
Beat
course.
Alex for us. Go
Yeah,
beat Alex.
I gotta beat Alex. It's always the goal.
Easily.
But all right, fellas.
Everything's
Good luck to
anti-Alex.
everyone.
All right.
Everyone is
Alrighty.
anti-Alex.
Go Tigers.
That's right.
Go
Go
Tigers.
Tigers. Huge win.